Hello and welcome to another episode of 2 Minutes with Tim here at Heavenward Thinking. Today I want to challenge you on 1 Peter chapter 1 verses 13 through 16. So I'll read it and challenge you for this week. Therefore, with minds that are alert and fully sober, set your hope on the grace to be brought to you when Jesus Christ is revealed at his coming. As obedient children, do not conform to the evil desires you had when you lived in ignorance. But, just as he who called you is holy, so be holy in all you do. For it is written, be holy, because I am holy. So we see here in this chapter that Peter is telling people that they need to be living set apart as children of Christ, as obedient children, that we're called to be holy, just as Christ is holy. And Jesus himself said to be perfect, just as your heavenly Father is perfect. But we're challenged as Christians to be different than the world. We're called to live differently than those around us. We're called to think differently. And that's what we try to do here at Heavenward Thinking, is to get our minds to be alert and fully sober, and have our hope set on the grace of Christ, as it says in this passage. We need to make sure that our minds are focused on heavenward things, not on earthly things. When we have our minds on earthly things, then we're not living as we're supposed to be living, as the obedient children here. We conform then to the evil desires that we had when we lived in ignorance, and we're trying to shift away from that to think of heavenly things, heavenward things, and then that gets us to being obedient children, where we're submitting to God and pursuing the things that the Lord has called us to pursue. And that gets us to the point where we're going to be holy, just as Jesus is calling us to be holy, because he is holy. And he is our model that we're supposed to be living after, and we're supposed to be modeling our lives after Christ and how he lived a perfect life on earth. So we need to make sure that we are being holy, being set apart, and that will make other people around us look to us and see Jesus shining through us. And that is the ultimate goal of our lives, to bring Jesus the glory and to win people for Christ. So I would challenge you to do that. Look for ways to be holy, be set apart, and to think and be and do differently this week for Jesus. And join us next time for another 2 Minutes with Tim here at Heavenward Thinking.